The smell of fresh coffee brewing in the morning, the buttery warmth of toast straight from the oven, or the rich, comforting aroma of a Sunday roast. Food holds memories, traditions, and so much of what makes life feel familiar. Over the years, meals have marked the rhythm of days, a source of joy shared with loved ones, or even a quiet comfort when dining alone. But as the years add up, something curious starts to happen. That same routine that once worked like clockwork might not feel quite as energizing. Perhaps the coffee doesn't quite kickstart the day like it used to, or certain favorite meals seem to leave you feeling weighed down instead of uplifted. It's a subtle change, easy to overlook at first, but it's your body's way of sending a gentle message. The time might be right to take a closer look at how and what you're eating. The truth is, the dietary needs of someone in their 60s, 70s, or 80s are not the same as they were decades ago. This doesn't mean turning your back on the foods you love or trading every indulgence for a plate of plain greens. Rather, it's about understanding how your body evolves over time and adjusting the way you nourish it so you can feel your best. The first thing to consider is how our bodies change as we age. It's not just about wrinkles or gray hair, though those have their own charm, don't they? It's also about the silent shifts inside, the ones that affect how we process food and the nutrients we need to thrive. For example, metabolism, the engine that turns what we eat into energy, tends to slow down. That means the hearty portions you might have enjoyed in your 40s or 50s could start to feel too heavy, leaving you sluggish instead of satisfied. It's not just about weight. It's about how efficiently your body uses fuel. Another factor to consider is how your digestive system adapts over time. Many people find that foods they once ate without a second thought, perhaps dairy, spicy dishes, or fried favorites, begin to disagree with them. You might notice more frequent indigestion, or that familiar bloated feeling after a meal. This happens because the stomach produces less acid as we age, which can affect how food is broken down. Meanwhile, the body might absorb fewer nutrients from the food you eat, meaning you have to be a little more mindful of ensuring you get enough of the essentials like calcium, vitamin D, and B12. This shift in nutrient absorption also highlights an important truth. Food isn't just about filling up. It's about fueling the parts of you that keep you strong and resilient. Bones, for instance, naturally lose density over time, which increases the risk of fractures or falls. This is why calcium and vitamin D become so vital as the years go by, helping to keep bones sturdy and steady. Similarly, your heart, the faithful companion that has been beating all these decades, might benefit from foods rich in healthy fats, like fish or nuts, while steering clear of too much saturated fat or salt. Small choices like these can make a world of difference, supporting heart health and maintaining good circulation. But changes to the body aren't the only reason to rethink what's on your plate. Life itself shifts in ways that impact how and when you eat. Perhaps you're cooking for one after years of family meals, or maybe physical limitations make preparing elaborate dishes feel like a chore. Even taste buds evolve, sometimes dulling with age, which can make food seem less flavorful and lead to the temptation of reaching for more salt or sugar than is good for you. This is a good moment to get creative, exploring herbs and spices that add flavor without compromising health. Adjusting your diet doesn't have to feel like deprivation. In fact, it can be a wonderful opportunity to rediscover the joy of eating. Think about the last time you tried a new recipe or savored a seasonal fruit that brought back a flood of memories. Change doesn't mean abandoning what's familiar. It means building on it. Incorporating more fresh vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains doesn't have to be dull. A colorful salad topped with juicy oranges or a warming bowl of lentil soup can be as comforting as any old favorite. Meanwhile, there's room to celebrate the indulgences that matter most to you. Life is too short to forego dessert forever. Perhaps it's just a matter of savoring a smaller slice of pie or swapping heavy cream for a lighter alternative. The benefits of these adjustments go beyond the physical. There's something deeply empowering about knowing you're caring for your body, giving it what it needs to carry you forward into the years ahead. It's about reclaiming energy, clarity, and vitality in ways that can transform everyday life. Picture yourself feeling more alert during a morning walk, or moving with ease while tending to a garden. These moments, small as they may seem, are gifts that stem from treating your body with the same care it has shown you through the decades. What's more, food has always been a way to connect with others, with traditions, and with ourselves. Adapting your diet doesn't mean losing that connection. It means enhancing it. Perhaps it's an opportunity to invite friends over for a fresh, healthy meal, or to share your favorite new discovery with family. Change, after all, doesn't have to feel lonely. It can be something to celebrate together. As the years add richness to your life, the way you nourish yourself deserves attention too. It's not about turning back the clock or chasing some impossible ideal. It's about respecting where you are now, listening to your body, and embracing a diet that supports not just longevity, but a life that feels vibrant and full. The journey starts with the simple question: how can I give myself the best care today? The answer might be closer than you think, perhaps even as close as your next meal. Change often begins with small steps, and when it comes to adjusting your diet, the path forward doesn't have to feel overwhelming. Instead, it can become an exploration of flavors, routines, and habits that nourish not just your body, but your spirit as well. One of the most rewarding aspects of making dietary changes later in life is realizing how much better you can feel when you align your meals with your body's evolving needs. While the first step is understanding why change might be necessary, the next is learning how to make those changes in a way that feels both sustainable and satisfying. One of the most important shifts to consider is the balance of nutrients in your daily meals. As appetites naturally decrease with age, it becomes essential to focus on the quality of the foods you eat rather than just the quantity. Nutrient-dense foods, those packed with vitamins, minerals, and other beneficial compounds, take center stage in this approach. Think of colorful fruits and vegetables, rich in antioxidants that help combat the effects of aging on a cellular level. Imagine a bowl of ripe berries bursting with flavor, or a plate of roasted carrots, sweet potatoes, and kale drizzled with a hint of olive oil. These vibrant, wholesome options do more than please the palate. They actively work to protect your body from chronic conditions like heart disease and diabetes. Protein is another crucial building block for maintaining strength and vitality. Over the years, muscle mass naturally declines, a process known as sarcopenia, which can lead to weakness and reduced mobility. Including high-quality sources of protein in your diet, such as lean meats, fish, eggs, beans, or tofu, can help counteract this loss. Picture a tender piece of baked salmon served alongside a medley of steamed vegetables, or a comforting lentil stew simmered with fragrant spices. These meals not only support your muscles, but also provide a sense of warmth and satisfaction that makes eating feel like a true pleasure. Hydration is equally vital, though it's often overlooked as an essential aspect of diet. As we age, the body's sense of thirst tends to diminish, which can lead to unintentional dehydration. Yet water is crucial for nearly every function in the body, from maintaining energy levels to supporting digestion and joint health. Making hydration a priority doesn't have to mean endless glasses of plain water. Herbal teas, sparkling water with a slice of lemon, or even hydrating foods like cucumbers and watermelon can add variety. Keeping a favorite mug or water bottle nearby can also serve as a gentle reminder to sip throughout the day. For some, dietary changes may also mean managing specific health conditions that become more common with age. High blood pressure, for example, often responds well to a diet low in sodium but rich in potassium, magnesium, and fiber. This is where the DASH diet, short for dietary approaches to stop hypertension, can be a helpful guide, emphasizing fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. Similarly, Managing diabetes or prediabetes might involve keeping a closer eye on carbohydrates, choosing whole grain options over refined ones, and pairing them with protein or healthy fats to stabilize blood sugar levels. The key is to view these adjustments not as limitations, but as opportunities to explore new ways of eating that support your health goals. Of course, one of the greatest challenges of changing your diet is breaking free from long-standing habits. Food is tied to tradition, routine, and even comfort during times of stress or uncertainty. If you've always reached for a sugary treat in the afternoon or a salty snack in the evening, changing those habits might feel like a daunting task. Yet small, gradual shifts can make all the difference. Perhaps it's swapping a sugary cookie for a handful of nuts or replacing soda with sparkling water flavored with a splash of fruit juice. Over time, these small changes add up, becoming second nature while still allowing for occasional indulgences. Speaking of indulgences, it's essential to maintain a sense of balance and joy in your eating habits. Completely eliminating your favorite foods can feel punishing and is often unnecessary. Instead, the idea is to enjoy them in moderation, savoring each bite without guilt. A piece of dark chocolate after dinner, a small scoop of ice cream on a sunny day, or a slice of fresh-baked bread spread with butter can remain a cherished part of your routine. The secret lies in mindfulness, being fully present as you enjoy these treats, appreciating their texture, flavor, and aroma. Social connections also play an important role in shaping dietary habits and overall well-being. Sharing meals with family, friends, or neighbors can bring a sense of community and joy to the table, turning even the simplest dishes into celebrations. Whether it's a Sunday brunch with grandchildren or a weekly potluck with friends, these gatherings are opportunities to share not just food, but laughter and connection. For those who live alone, joining a cooking class, local supper club, or community garden can be wonderful ways to meet others while learning new recipes or growing your own fresh ingredients. Incorporating variety into your meals is another way to make dietary changes feel exciting rather than restrictive. Trying new recipes or exploring different cuisines can breathe new life into your kitchen routine. Perhaps you'll experiment with Mediterranean dishes, known for their heart-healthy olive oils, nuts, and fresh herbs. Or you might explore the flavors of Asian cuisine with its focus on vegetables, lean proteins, and vibrant spices. Each new dish becomes an adventure, a way to discover flavors you might not have considered before. It's also worth mentioning that adjusting your diet doesn't always mean doing everything on your own. Consulting a nutritionist or dietitian can provide tailored guidance, especially if you're managing specific health concerns. They can help you create a plan that fits your needs and preferences while ensuring you're getting all the nutrients your body requires. Similarly, enlisting the support of family members can make the transition smoother and more enjoyable. Cooking together, sharing meals, or even grocery shopping as a team can turn these changes into shared experiences rather than solitary efforts. As you settle into these new patterns, something remarkable begins to happen. The foods that once felt like sacrifices start to feel like gifts. You notice your energy levels improving, your digestion feeling smoother, and your body responding positively to the care you're giving it. Each meal becomes an act of self-love, a way of honoring the life you built and the years still ahead. And with every bite, you're not just nourishing your body, you're embracing the idea that it's never too late to make choices that support a vibrant, healthy, and fulfilling life. As the journey toward better nutrition unfolds, a beautiful realization emerges. The act of caring for your body through food is deeply intertwined with nurturing your overall quality of life. Adjusting your diet isn't just about physical health. It's about reclaiming vitality, embracing new experiences, and finding joy in the present moment. This final step in the journey brings everything together, demonstrating how small, consistent changes create a ripple effect that touches every part of your daily life. One of the most immediate benefits of adapting your diet is the noticeable improvement in energy and stamina. Imagine waking up in the morning feeling refreshed and ready to tackle the day with renewed vigor. The foods you choose to fuel your body directly impact how you feel, from the clarity of your thoughts to the strength of your movements. Meals rich in whole grains, fresh vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats supply steady, sustained energy, avoiding the spikes and crashes associated with sugary or heavily processed foods. This steadiness allows you to enjoy activities you love, whether it's gardening, going for a brisk walk, or simply savoring time with family. Improved nutrition also strengthens your immune system, a vital consideration as you age. A well-rounded diet provides the vitamins and minerals your body needs to defend itself against illness. Vitamin C from citrus fruits, zinc from nuts and seeds, and antioxidants from colorful vegetables bolster your natural defenses, keeping colds and infections at bay. It's not just about preventing illness. It's about empowering yourself to recover more quickly if you do get sick, enabling you to maintain an active and independent lifestyle. Mental health, too, is intricately linked to what you eat. Research has shown that certain nutrients, such as omega-3 fatty acids found in fish, play a role in supporting brain health and potentially reducing the risk of cognitive decline. Meanwhile, whole foods rich in antioxidants and B vitamins have been associated with improved mood and reduced symptoms of anxiety and depression. There's something profoundly comforting about knowing that the meals you prepare not only taste good, but also protect your mind, helping you stay sharp and engaged in the activities and relationships that bring meaning to your life. Perhaps one of the most overlooked yet rewarding aspects of dietary change is the sense of empowerment it brings. In a world that often feels unpredictable, choosing to nourish your body is a reminder of your agency. You're in control of what you put on your plate, and every meal becomes an opportunity to affirm your commitment to yourself. This empowerment can extend beyond the kitchen, inspiring you to take other steps toward wellness, such as incorporating gentle exercise, practicing mindfulness, or exploring hobbies that bring joy and fulfillment. It's also worth considering the broader impact of your dietary choices on the world around you. Many of the foods that support healthy aging, like fresh fruits, vegetables, legumes, and whole grains, are also better for the planet. By choosing locally sourced and seasonal produce, you contribute to a more sustainable food system while enjoying the freshest flavors available. Participating in farmers' markets or growing your own herbs and vegetables can further enhance this connection, reminding you of the shared responsibility we all have to care for our environment. While the physical and mental benefits of a healthier diet are significant, the emotional and social dimensions are just as important. Food is a universal language, a way of bringing people together across generations. By embracing a diet that supports your health, you create opportunities to share your journey with others. Perhaps it's teaching a grandchild how to prepare your favorite vegetable soup, or inviting friends over for a meal that showcases your latest culinary experiment. These moments are about more than food. They're about connection, love, and creating memories that will linger long after the plates are cleared. And let's not forget the pure pleasure of eating itself. Too often, the conversation around diet becomes one of restriction and denial, but it doesn't have to be that way. When you focus on fresh, wholesome ingredients, meals become celebrations of flavor and texture. The crisp snap of a green bean, the juicy burst of a ripe peach, or the comforting warmth of a perfectly spiced curry are reminders of the simple joys that food can bring. By slowing down and savoring each bite, you cultivate a deeper appreciation for the experience of eating, turning every meal into an opportunity to celebrate life. This journey is also a testament to resilience. Changing long-standing habits isn't easy, and there will inevitably be moments of challenge. Perhaps you'll indulge in a familiar comfort food that doesn't align with your new goals, or you'll struggle to find the motivation to prepare a nutritious meal after a long day. These moments aren't failures. They're part of the process. What matters most is your willingness to keep going, to treat yourself with kindness and patience as you navigate these changes. Over time, the new habits you're building will become second nature, forming a foundation for health and happiness that can sustain you for years to come. Ultimately, the decision to adjust your diet is an investment in yourself, a way of honoring the life you've lived and the years still ahead. It's about recognizing that your health is a precious resource, one worth protecting and cherishing. With each thoughtful choice, you're writing a new chapter in your story, one filled with energy, vitality, and the freedom to pursue the things that matter most to you. Whether it's traveling to a long-dreamed-of destination, learning a new skill, or simply spending more time with loved ones, a healthy diet can help make those dreams a reality. As you take this journey, remember that it's not about perfection but progress. Each meal, each bite, is an opportunity to care for yourself and celebrate the unique individual you are. Your body has carried you through so much joys, challenges, and everything in between. Now is the time to give it the nourishment it needs to continue thriving, allowing you to embrace life with the energy and enthusiasm you deserve. Change, after all, is not just about what you leave behind. It's about what you gain. And in this case, what you gain is a future brimming with possibility, all starting with the simple, profound act of choosing what goes on your plate. Taking care of yourself through the food you eat is one of the most powerful ways to embrace life at any age. It's not about perfection or drastic changes, but about making choices that honor your body, mind, and spirit. Whether you're adding more colorful fruits and vegetables to your plate, exploring exciting new recipes, or simply savoring a favorite meal with loved ones, these small steps add up to a healthier, more vibrant you. The beauty of this journey is that it's never too late to start. Every decision you make is a chance to invest in the life you want to live, one filled with energy, joy, and all the moments that make it special. Now, I'll admit, we've covered a lot of ground here. Food is such a personal part of life, isn't it? It's tied to memories, comfort, and even a bit of adventure. Who doesn't love discovering a new dish that makes their taste buds do a little happy dance? But the real magic comes from the way food connects us to others. A shared meal, a family recipe passed down through generations, or even a quick chat at the farmer's market. All of it reminds us that life is richer when we share it. So, whether you're whipping up a hearty stew, trying a new twist on an old favorite, or enjoying a quiet breakfast with the morning paper, remember that food is more than sustenance. It's a celebration of life. Speaking of celebrations, I hope this little dive into the world of nutrition has given you something to think about, or maybe even inspired you to try something new. And hey, while we're here, if you enjoyed this conversation, I'd love for you to stick around for more. Make sure to like this video and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our upcoming uploads. There's so much more to explore together, from health tips and lifestyle stories to topics that spark curiosity and connection. Until next time, take care of yourself, enjoy your meals, and remember, it's never too late to feel your best and live your fullest life. Here's wishing you a truly wonderful day filled with good food, warm smiles, and maybe a little adventure along the way. See you soon.